we're good to roll. Let's get started with all this. Make sure that there's delays on everything. There's delay on everything. We're good to go. All right, cool. All right, so how this whole thing works is we each play an investigator. Since there's 3 of us, we should take. They recommend us take 2 investigators apiece. And as we play through the game, portals will open, monsters will appear, and we have to stop them. So to start off,
playing 2 characters, you say?
Yeah, you get 2 turns. So like I'm gonna let's drop some objects here, shall we? We're gonna give God some kind of marbles. Okay. So red marble. No, marbles are don't move around too much. Miscellaneous. Oh wait, no, it's these guys. That's what I like. So I'll do that.
I don't get the point of this trying sanity Carnival if you're not allowed to take shit out of it.
This is weird. The scaling on this doesn't work at all with the regular. You remember the hotkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not working right. So anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the color to each. You just went blue. Tallow is pink. So take your token, place it on the investigator that you want to take control of. Well, that's the investigator that you are, whichever investigator you want to control.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're already sitting at the investigator you want. So just put it on the other investigator.
Well, I just moved it over beside it, but okay.
I just figure it's a quick way so that you can see. Any case, all right. So I'm gonna be Joe Diamond, Mandy Thompson. Looks like Tallow.
Card over.
I am Jenny Barnes and Vincent Lee.
And Judas is Carolyn Fern, and Monterey Jack makes good cheese. Okay, so let's get our setup started. And it's funny because the zoom in with alt is not as good as just zooming in on the damn paper. Okay, so we've got our investigators. I'll just consult the rules, and if anybody, it doesn't matter who has the roles. We're just getting this in. So we need $13 a piece.
Is that per player or per investigator?
That'll be per investigator. I got the stacks if you want me to just give you the stacks. Because it should be. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Okay. And then there you go. You got your 13. Hold on. Too much stuff going on. So there's 13 there.
Okay.
Okay, so each investigator starts with $13. Somehow I ended up with $3. So let me rectify that by giving myself $10. Go me.
Hey, congratulations! You're the richest person here.
Hell yeah.
Tied with literally everyone else.
Okay. Next, everyone gets 3 item cards, 1 skill card, 1 spell, 1 clarity. So let's see.
I think we should shuffle them.
Where are the item cards?
Up in the side here.
Oh. What did I say?
3 ammo cards per character, right?
Yep, 3 items per care.
Are the items visible to everyone?
I don't see why they wouldn't be. It's co-op.
That's fair. Apparently, I just got a lot of guns.
And it appears that my hand is much too big. There. What a pain in the ass.
Monterey Jackson, man about town. He knows all the local characters.
Meanwhile, I apparently have a double professor. I basically have a weapons person and someone who actually has random stuff that's useful.
Hold on, so what else do we need? What else do we need? How many spells and how many what?
Alright.
How many what's?
So we are also going to need 1 skill card, 1 spell card, and 1 clarity card. So 1 spell for each.
One skill, 1 spell, you said?
Yep, and 1 charity card.
Yeah.
Of course, the guy with all the guns is actually sneaky, apparently.
I also like that some of these cards' previews are vertical instead of horizontal, because it's always good.
Okay, what happens when my spell card is also a skill card?
Oh, you just gotta see.
Okay.
It's not actually a skill card, it's just the other side. I mean, I put all the cards out so that they can be seen, because there's really no point in them not being able to be seen.
My charity is also a local character. No, it's something else.
I might actually change, at some point I'll change the hand so that it's just a thin line, rather than like a giant hand, because there's no point in people just having hands, since this is a co-op game. So we've...
Isn't there some settings where everything is
Shows
visible?
what you know. I'm secretly a Shogun.
You know I will have to kill you.
Like to see you try it.
Well, I have a rifle. I could probably kill you.
Just aim for the eye.
Okay. Which one? There's like 100.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so everybody can trade cards and money. You have to be on the same space or location as the other player on that turn in order to do so. We get 10 points between... okay, so we have 10 points to divvy up between both sides of our character card, the Sanity Points and Strength Points. So how you're going to track that is you're going to take one of these... really?
Yeah.
Did they really frickin' lock all this?
Oh, yes, they did. And it's falling through the wall.
Yep, they'll be back.
About that.
And also through the board.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't think they did this right.
Wow.
Curse you, Untitled. You trickster.
Okay, so here's what I'm just gonna keep.
They don't have collision. They don't have collision, and the modder decided to lock them instead of actually fixing that.
That's amazing. That's some good stuff. Physics. Material. Okay, that's not it. Toggles. No, it's not persistent. Okay, so I have no clue how to do that. So we're just gonna
Improvise?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to drop them and then just delete them. And so I don't know why they did that. So to make life easier for us, we're gonna use boom. Say goodbye to that. Lock in place. Okay, so you need one for each side. So you get 10 points that you can choose from. I tend to like to go the middling route.
5 and 5.
Because let's see. Yeah, I'm going with 5 and 5 just for consistency's sake.
Yeah, I'll go with 5 and 5 because I thought this was a different game entirely.
I still have no clue which game you're talking about. Are you thinking of Apex Theropod? Because that's the only other one I was talking about.
No. It was something that definitely was like Arkham horror related, but.
Are you thinking of the Mansions of Madness one I did with you and Coco, where we had like the predetermined story?
No, that's not it either.
Because there are a bunch of different Arkham games.
Yeah, but.
All right. Well, okay. So I think that's the full setup.
It was like each location was a circle, and there was lines between the locations showing where you could go from each location.
I think you're thinking of Pandemic. I am very positive you're thinking of Pandemic. I'll have to look into the other Arkham games, but I don't recall any of them having that board set up.
So wait, do we have a certain amount of? So we have a certain amount of points you can divvy up between sanity and strength, right?
10 total between the two of them. So each side has to equal, added up to 10. And while you are doing that, the train station.
Right. Where does it say the investigators start anyway? Or are they all at the train station?
Yeah, they're all at the train station. Oop. Tabletop simulator, sometimes you can be a real bitch.
Monterey Jack, the Mad Puncher.
I feel like they stopped caring about token cutters after a certain point.
So you're going with a 7 and a 3 then?
Yep.
So Caroline is incredibly sane, but is kind of weak. Monterey Jack is gonna punch everything, but he's not quite that sane. So I don't know if I want his ass around me at all. Is that a talking tree?
Why? Remind me to not give you the guns.
Yeah, we're not giving you any weapons.
Watch out, he's got a knife!
Thanks for the follow, Pretty P Queen, by the way. Okay, so that's the setup. We are all set up, ready to go. Now we're gonna get into the meat of the game, delicious meat, which is playing. So, oh no, we're not done. We're not done setting up. We got to set up the gates. Okay, so select the top gate card and consult the gate appearance table to learn which location to place the card. No, that's not it. Gate cards. Where did I put those? The gate card. Okay, first, boo 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 boo. All right, what are you? A gate to the abyss. Okay, so the abyss.
That first square up on the top here.
I think that's where we'll end up if we go into the gate.
It says, consult gate appearance table on the game board to learn which location to place the card. Oh, here we are. It doesn't say where to place it on the game board. Hold on, we figured this out pretty quickly the first time we played this through.
I noticed a table flip somewhere. Where is it? Because I vaguely remember it was like 2d6.
Oh, duh. Okay, gate appearance table. We got to roll for it. So let me take this, shove it back under, shuffle, take the gate. Roll 1d6, please.
A
I think.
1d6?
Wait, let me see. 2d6. Sorry. Just roll the other one.
Well, I was rolling both anyway.
Oh, okay. So 7.
7.
Founder's Rock. Where is Founder's Rock?
It's apparently a park.
Alright. Okay, so we found Founder's Rock. Has a gate sitting on it. Space 1 has Doom Counter. Randomly select 3 monsters and place them face up on the gated location. Alright, we've got our first 3 baddies as well. Okay, so we got our monsters, we've got our gates, we've got our investigators, and that begins the game. Now we determine who goes first, with all 3 of us rolling
There are 2 purples. There are 2 purples here.
What do you mean 2 purples?
These 2 are the same color.
They're not the same color. That's blue.
What?
That's
Really?
That is clearly a purple.
That is so blue. No, this is on the blue spectrum. What are you talking about?
Okay, you fixed it.
I just made it more blue. You watch the video, you'll see that it was literally on the blue scale of the spectrum. And all I did was just make it more blue. You guys are really bad, and I don't like this.
I have a proof to the contrary.
You go ahead with your proof to the contrary. I've got proof of my own. I literally have me opening up the RGB scale, and it shows it on blue.
Well, I put a question to...
Look, I would expect this lack of sanity from Monterey fucking Jack, but not from you, okay?
No further evidence.
I would expect Monterey Jack to not know what the color is.
Monterey Jack, you may have 3 sanity points, but he is man has eyes, okay?
I'll be damned if my sanity affects my color recognition. Fuck all y'all.
I have 3 sanity points.
Right. Freaking idiots. Alright, so I've rolled.
Carol's cross-eyed. Like, no, her eyes are unfocused.
I rolled a 4, so you two gotta roll. Who's? Caroline? No, it just looks like she's got kind of one of those drooping eyes.
Lazy eye.
Well, no, lazy eye is one that wanders. Drooping is when the eyelid itself actually doesn't stay fully open. Kind of like Forrest Whitaker. So yeah, roll 2d6, and then I got a 4, because I'm really good at rolling dice. You got a 6, so Tallow, you roll. And you got a 6, so you and Judas are tying for first, so both of you roll again.
Okay.
10. You can roll them both at the same time, Judas.
How do you do that?
Here,
Drag select.
just do this. So anyway, in any case, Tallow it's going to go Tallow, Judas, me, and that revolves around both of our characters. So both of Tallow's go first, both of Judas's go first, both of mine go first. Oh, yeah. Okay, so order of play goes as follows. The beginning phase is the Investigator Phase, which is all of us. You can wait, move, or take a taxi. And I'll explain those in a moment. There are encounters that you can do where you can wait, roll for encounter, add sanity points, add strength points. I don't think we did that in any of those during our playthrough, Tallow. Earn or lose money. Oh, that's just stuff that can happen. Let me just read the actual things. To move, you roll 2d6. You can move as many spaces as indicated by the result unless you're encountering a monster, in which case you are forced to encounter the monster and your movement ends. You can enter or exit a location, which means I should probably put these cards up here. So we'll just put we'll put gates right on the inside of stuff on those things, because that's entering the location. All right. Upon entering a location, an investigator stops. It doesn't mean that you've ended your turn. It's just you're not moving anymore. Entering or exiting counts as a move of 1 space. Entering or exiting a gate doesn't count as a movement point. If you enter a space or location with a monster, you have to stop. If you're in a taxi, you don't have to deal with monsters unless there's a blocker monster. A blocker monster stops all vehicle movement within 1 space. Let's just get to the main shit. The extra stuff we'll get into. Exiting locations. So let's get to the gates part. We gotta remember how to close gates. Entering and exiting other worlds. I think that's it. Okay. Investors go to other worlds to gather useful items and spells, and to find the other sides of gates in order to destroy them. When a gate exists, the location and the other world are dimensionally coterminous. Movement between costs no movement points. When entering a gated location, the investigator chooses whether to roll on the gate table or the location table. If using the gate table, then move the investigator token to box 2 of the other world. If selecting the location table, then the investigator stays on the board itself, like in the main part of the board. Once you get to the... Okay, yeah, so let's get started. So basically our goal is to get over to this gate and close it. And once that gate, once the gate closes, if I remember the rules correctly, any monsters associated with that world no longer appear. Like they just vanish off the board. Could be wrong though.
I mean, I assume they can be resummoned, but if I remember right, any monsters with the matching, I don't remember the exact ruling, but I'm halfway certain it's color coordinated.
Now we'll get to that. So Tallow, your turn is first. We've got to take down the gate at Founder's Rock.
So I'm moving 9. Okay. If a location has multiple entrances, can I leave out of either one?
Yeah. So like the boarding house has 2, so you can go through either way and come out the other side.
Unfortunately, exactly 9 only gets me enough to actually get into boarding house. I'll have to actually do the other side. So
now you can do I believe you can do stuff in there. Let's check movement.
Once you roll a dice and you check on the side for the boarding house.
Let's see here. Upon entering a game board location, investigator's player must either meet any monsters there or roll a d6 and consult the location table. If the location contains a gate, you may instead travel via that gate to another world and avoid the location event. So now that you're in there, you've got to roll 1d6, and then we'll reconcile that with whatever this board over here says. So you're at the boarding school.
well, apparently I rolled a 2 on a d6.
You rolled a 2 for the...
Oh, add 2 sanity points.
Okay.
Very nice.
Just saying this person here.
Stay the fuck away from Monterey. Alright, so now your second person goes.
Only 4. Was not close enough to any location to even attempt to enter. So that's my turn.
Alright, Judas, your turn.
Okay, start with Carolyn Fern.
I'm just going to recolor this one die pink so we can tell which one is being rolled. Or just single d6 is.
Six. Okay. There. Also, which one is the orange one supposed to be?
Orange what?
The orange face.
Monterey Jack?
Yeah, there's no orange piece here. Ain't a bloody picture this time. Okay, that looks purple on mine.
What? It's very clearly orange on my screen.
Consult the screenshot. That is purple.
I think you're fucking with me. I do not believe.
I took a photo this time.
I do not believe you for a second that you were seeing orange. I am going to screenshot, and I haven't changed a thing. I am going to put that right in there. You are so. What are you? What? No.
I certainly took a screenshot and posted it.
Police station and jail. Monterey Jack has nothing to hide.
Something's wrong with all y'all, because that's what I see.
Police station jail. What's going to happen? 3.
Okay.
Where are you?
Deputy Dingby absent-mindedly leaves his gun with you. Search items from top down to find the next handgun, then shovel deck.
Motherfucking fool!
Another mill will go to sidewalk for no encounter.
I can't believe
Search items from top down to find the next handgun. Monterey Jack's getting a handgun.
Oh my god.
I decided to give him a handgun.
This is like the worst thing that could happen.
Well, search the item deck.
I thought I told you to keep him away from the fucking weapons.
I did! I kept him away from the weapons I had on hand!
That means making sure that the damn police chief doesn't leave their fucking gun around! What the hell, man? You could just search, you know. Here, look. First gun is a shotgun.
Okay, Monterey Jack gets a shotgun.
God damn it, why? You have to flip them over. It's very particular about this.
Sure, shuffle it.
God damn it, Tallow.
So, where's that shotgun?
It's nowhere. You don't get it. Fuck you.
Come on, it's in the rules. Sweet.
He just needs a good night's sleep. So, wait.
Let's clear up the board a bit, I guess.
I don't think you can call a shotgun a handgun, really.
No, yeah, you're right.
Like, I imagine that would be like a revolver, maybe a pistol.
Okay, so if you actually go to your hand section, you can create go to the zones, go to hands. You can make a second hand section, and that just keeps everything off the board.
Well, nothing mine's blocking anything.
Let's put the money up here. Fucking Tallow, man. Okay. So
The way we can stop a show golf with a gun is with a good guy with a gun.
it's an insane guy with a gun.
Insane, man.
That's what we
Well,
said.
clearly he's the closest.
Hell is police?
Well,
Police
okay, not
station.
the closest, but getting there.
Okay, it does have to be a handgun. So
Yeah, it's not a shotgun, it's just
Lame.
a revolver.
Okay, so let me see here. The first handgun that appears is that. Wear it in good health.
It'll do.
It's pretty good revolver.
I might actually move this table piece to the front up here. And then I would move all of this stuff up front. And give all the players enough space to actually do shit. I'll work on that later. Okay, so, the worst person in our group to get a gun has got a gun. And did you move your other character then?
Yes, I did.
With the obviously correct color that was not incorrect before and you're totally freaking lying about. So that means it's my turn. So that's an 8. So I'm going to move Joe Diamond first. Anything good in the shunned house? Shunned house. Could find money. It doesn't seem like a really good, because there's a lot of really bad stuff that could happen there. 2, 3, 4, 5. We could go to 6, 7. Black Cave or the Silver Twilight Lodge. Let's see if there's anything good over in those. Silver Twilight Lodge. Could find 2 free items. But we could lose a lot there. Black Cave. Anything? Like, are there anything good here? Yeah, there's no really good options from those two, other than maybe the lodge. But I could lose some sanity there. I could also get into Lake Miskatonic, and I think Miskatonic University. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, okay, so I can get to Lake. I can't imagine there's anything good at the lake. But we'll check. Okay, yeah, there's actually pretty decent stuff there. So let's try out Lake Miskatonic. I'm gonna go in. To Lake Miskatonic. Successful. I need to roll successful strength roll or go to the hospital. Yay! Starting off strong here.
Like, I'm sure you'll be fine, baby.
I'm looking to see what the rolls are. Okay, so where is the rolls? Rolls. I believe it's usually equal or higher. It doesn't specifically state, as far as I can tell. I genuinely don't see any rule about that. I always get annoyed with that when you can't find the high points. Like, it uses phrases like successful sanity roll, but it doesn't define what that is. Okay, so over here in the combat section, they mentioned something about equal or greater to. So I'm going to just rule, to save us some more time and frustration. If you roll equal or greater than whatever number, then you survive. You guys fine with that?
I think I might have found it. Yeah.
Hold on. Tag again. Let's see that. Oh. Strength rolls are d6 rolls against the investigator's present strength. Not his or her maximum possible strength. A result higher than the current strength. Oh, I see. Because it goes up to 7. You want yours at 7 at all times, just because then you can always win. Thank you.
Yeah, we're just looking through the rules and happening to notice strength points.
Okay, yeah, that's right. There are more rules. How did I forget about that? Like a genius. Okay. So for my strength roll, so strength points not measure fighting prowess. All strength rolls are d6. Anything higher than strength means that the roll fails. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to take a strength point off after I succeed. Oh, wow. So, yeah, they did this really weirdly. For strength, you want to get lower than the amount. For sanity, you want to get higher than the amount. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
So are you saying Monterey Jack's now the most powerful person? Golly, had I known, I'd have rebalanced Carolyn up there.
Hold on. Tell me if this wording ain't completely stupid. If the sanity result equals or is less than the investigator's current sanity, then the sight of the monster costs the amount of sanity points written before the slash on the piece. If the roll is greater than your current sanity, then you lose the number of sanity points written. What the fuck does that mean?
I think it means if it's lower, you lose one value, if it's higher, you lose the other.
Let's look at a monster token, because that is the dumbest thing I've heard. I see, because, like, okay.
Yeah.
That's still very awful wording.
Wording.
Yeah, it's, I'm not crazy. That is actually bad wording, right? Very true. Okay, so I have to roll, bog down in the rules. So I've got to roll 1d6 strength, and I go to the hospital, or no, read it. Successful strength roll. Okay, so I got to do a strength roll, or I lose some strength. So I don't lose any strength naturally. So I got a 4, and my strength is at a 5, so that's a success based on their weird-ass wording. So I am good. So, good job, Joe Diamond. Mandy Thompson, you're up to bat. 10. Let's see, where does 10 take Mandy? 1, 2, 3. Let's take her down to the Miskatonic University. Start moving towards that gate. Alright, now begins the next phase. Next phase is Mythos Phase. So a random gate is now going to appear at location number 9, the wood, or just wood. Alright, wood, teehee, now has a gate. Let's go over to the Mythos Phase. Here we are. A gate appears. It's a location event during the random gate appears. A gate may not appear in turn. Mythos Phase, roll the gate appearance table. Draw a gate card and put a random monster. Uh-oh. That doesn't look very friendly at all.
It's also not moving.
I bet it's a great kisser.
Tentacle kisses.
Man.
I was just double checking it.
Kiss you like 8 times at once.
Exactly. I wanted to make sure it definitely meant 3 monsters on the first turn. That's pretty fucked up. Alright, if a gate ever appears in like a location that somebody is in, they get sucked into the other world and start on getting through that section. Monsters appear as a result of a gate appearance. Draw a random monster and place it with Investigator. Oh, okay, that's a different thing. Okay, so that's the first step. Step number 2 is the monsters are now on the move. Monsters have a movement thing on each one. Monsters attack by moving in spaces. Direction of movement, that's what I want to know. When a monster appears, place it on the appropriate location. Use the arrow to determine the direction the monster moves. Intersections move it left or right as its handedness indicates. I remember we were having this issue before. What's its handedness?
I assume handedness is just how many hands you need to hold the weapon.
Handedness meaning, which direction does it favor?
Oh.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, here we are. Monster. Oh, okay. So in the bottom right of the last Investigator Rules page, you can see what it meant. What I meant by monsters can block vehicles. So let me see this again. Handedness. Which is a flyer. Monster does not move. Handedness. Okay, see, I got it. Alright, cool. That helps. That's exactly what I needed. The fuck does F mean?
It's flying! By the way, I think that's going directly to you.
You're right, it is a flyer. Monsters colored in the magic color of the other worlds. Monster is flyer. What's the rule on the flyer here?
The flyer rules in the bug fixes or well fixes. Basically, it goes to what's nearest investigator on the sidewalk. If none are available, roll the dice to determine direction.
Right. Yeah, so it just moves in the direction of the nearest person. Which, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
That's you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and now we have our first encounter of the game. I like the little tentacles at the bottom of our game world here. Okay, so monsters attack. A monster attacks by moving to the space or location with a person. Nearest monster moving into the space attacks an investigator with the higher fight skills. That's if multiple people are in. Total a d6 roll, fight, and then compare them to the monster's strength points. So 1d6. Shit, a 2. 2 along with my fight is 5.
Since it's behind you, I think it's there.
I believe you're right. SP is strength points. It would make sense.
Oh, you're going on a mystical journey, it seems.
Okay. So investigator has a total equal to or higher than the monster's strength points. The investigator wins. If they have lower, loses. Oh wow, so the monster continues to attack until the target is no longer in that space.
Well, don't worry, I'm not going to be in that space if you lose one.
Well, no, you're still in the space.
No you're not!
No?
This monster doesn't attack you directly.
Alright, well this one...
Sussy Dick.
So it's gonna drop them at the nearest gate. So, let's see, and then if you lose... You take D6 lost strength points. Okay. Okay, she only loses 1 strength point. That's not too bad.
I mean, I guess on the bright side, we get to see what the gate is.
Sanity points. Because they're supposed to lose a sanity point.
Did you roll versus insanity or whatever?
I know there's a part where we have to start doing sanity points. I saw a thing. Not monsters.
Apparently it happens before the monsters actually.
Oh, okay. So that was, what was that? That was, no, that's Oh, right. Okay, I see. So we make applicable sanity rolls. Sanity rolls. Sanity rolls. D6 equals or less than the current sanity. Okay, right. So what is his sanity? So I want to get lower than. So let's... So I got a 5. And my sanity is at 5. So what did it say about sanity? Was it equal to or lower, or was it equal to and higher? That's bad. Equals or is less. Okay, good. So she doesn't lose any sanity points, but she does take a loss of strength, and we get dumped over at Founder's Rock. So the Night Gaunt is... Well, you don't need that now, because now it's at that. Okay. So,
yeah, I was just double checking. Yeah, it just dropped you directly in the portal.
no, I'm pretty sure it drops you through. Oh, through. Okay.
So, what's the portal today?
Okay. This portal is a gate to the Great Hall of Celiano. So we are now here. So here's how these things work. Basically, it's kind of like everything else in the game. You're going to roll a d6 against this table, and you want to... Huh, I thought it would have the table would have a success thing that would say, I guess if it's higher than 6? Let me see.
What?
Entering and exiting other worlds. Move your hand. Now I can just read that. Okay, and let's go to other worlds together. Okay, exists. Chooses to roll whether to roll on the location table, or you can try to leave. An investigator reaching 0 sanity or 0 strength in the other world is lost. The character is out, and you basically reshuffle and start a new investigator. Okay, so it's
Oh, I'm moving together. Got it.
okay, if you survive, you move the token of box 1. Okay, yeah, so anything that has you surviving moves you. I think that's how that works.
Probably. So, should I just go ahead and move the two to just L5?
What do you want? What?
Should I just... Do you want me to just go ahead and move the two to L5?
Are they both, oh, they both are. Yeesh. Okay. So they're both heading this way. They're gonna be stuck in this, aren't they? Oh, no, because they'll go like that.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're both here. It's interesting. Okay. All right. Well, that's the monsters. Oh wait, no, we have one more.
It does not move.
Yeah, it will stand there. Okay, so now we restart with our regular characters. So it's Tallow, your turn.
I was planning on going for that gate, but good luck.
Yep.
This stands. What's the rules for if I want to pick a fight?
What are you doing?
What's the rules for if I want to pick a fight with some monster?
Basically the same as when the monster is attacking. You're just rolling against their strength points.
Okay, so which one do I attack first? And if there's multiple on the same space.
Let's see. Maybe it's under Investigator. I mean, I don't think there's an answer specifically for that, so I'd say go just against their strength points, and you can pick which one you want to fight first.
Okay, it looks like I get to choose. So, let's go with the Crazed Axeman.
I'm pretty crazy.
I'm not gonna roll Sanity for that. In fact, I don't think I even need to roll Fight. Because, 3 plus 5 equals 8. A 1 kills him.
Let's see. You've got a fight of 4, or who's you're her?
Standing with the rifle.
Okay.
So that's an attack value of 8?
Yeah, so that one is Deado.
Just that. Wait, I thought I got to keep benefit. No, that's
Oh, that's right, you do. That's alright. I can just scroll through, find it. You.
And let me just put this back in.
Totally forgot about the trophy rule.
Yep. Anyway.
Boop. Alright.
I actually might have to lose against this one.
Yeah, you have to roll your sanity for sure.
Let's see. 0/1. So, equal to or less than, right?
Equal to or less than gets the left-hand value.
I have some sanity.
Okay. Then you don't lose any. Good work.
So, what's the rules for a strength point equal to or greater than?
Yeah, strength is equal or greater. So you've got an 8, so pretty much you've killed this one too. There's no way you couldn't. And I just realized that I do actually have weapons.
Yeah, weapons are helpful for doing shit like just killing half of these guys.
Oh, cool. So I have here a couple of items that are really good that I really hadn't been. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do anything to the Night Gaunt because it was a 14.
That's
But
that. I would need to roll a 6 to defeat the Night Gaunt.
yeah, I also have dynamite, but it's good for 1 use. That could have actually helped me if I had been paying attention. But I have alien spectacles, which gives me the ability to deal one-handed physical weapon damage to any monster for the rest of the game.
Hey, I got a question.
Okay.
When does that doom meter start moving?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me double check on that. I definitely need to redo the board, because there's, like, no room. Actually, there is room. I'm just being dumb.
Let's see.
Okay. I'm just getting my cards in order here. Oh, duh. You know what I could have been doing?
What?
Is using my heal ability to give 2 strength points to somebody. Helps to actually be paying attention. I have not been. Okay, so let's see here. What's all this?
Now, after I fought this, can I still move?
No, your movement is done.
Well, I'm going to be joining you shortly.
Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff for him. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting all my stuff in order here. Alright, so you killed 2 monsters. You got another monster standing right in front of you who's going to be coming at you.
Yeah, and I have to only 6 to actually attack that one.
So your next character needs to go.
Yep.
It's tough because we haven't played this in such a long time.
9, huh? There seems to be a lot of fast talk or die in other realms. Unfortunately, Vincent's not good at fighting, not so good at fast talking.
No! That was really a bad idea. I'm glad that worked out. Hold on. There we go.
Just, oh dear.
I was trying to see if I could fix it up while we were playing, but I cannot. I have to do that on my own time.
Oh god, and the thing from activating the original, not actual correct. Alright.
Alright, so move your next character.
I'm just trying to figure out where I'd want to go. Okay. I'm trying to change the house for that, and then not doing that because gate. Um,
Monsters going buildings. Okay, they can't go into locations. Except for Tindalos. Alright, that's what I wasn't sure about. Still trying to figure out what you're gonna do?
yeah.
Alright. While you do that, I'm gonna go get some water.
Okay. Four, five. Let's roll the location encounter. Six. Okay. Can I successfully roll a one? Yes. Nope.
Alright, I'm back. So what do we do?
I'm trying to figure out if I have to roll high or low for fast talking.
Hmm.
It's effectively no encounter if I fail, which I rolled a 3 for it, so I'm probably failing if it's equal to or lower than him.
Okay, so that falls under skills. Equal or less than the skill value, then you succeed. I don't know why they went with such a weird choice. So for your fast talk, if you're doing fast talk with Vincent, you literally have to roll a 1. Hmm? So where are you? You went to Miskatonic. And you're doing 5 through 6, right? All right, so basically if you roll a 1, then you get a retainer of $2 per turn. Where would that be? Oh, right here. So there's 4 retainer cards there. So yeah, so you want to get a 1 to get $2 every turn. Okay. All right. So in that case, you didn't get it, and you So that's basically just the end of it. You don't really lose anything. You just don't gain anything. And that makes it now Judas's turn.
Oh boy, that's only 20 minutes. Okay, so Carolyn.
Yeah, to make it easy, you could just name the tokens, but
What happened?
yeah.
Or
To make it easy to keep track of who is who when you do rewind time and like cut it, you can just name the tokens.
ah, So what I do? Go for a gate?
I mean, we really do want to, because if we don't, then we lose.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me see what the Mythos Phase says about that. Gate appears. Where does the Doom token tracks come into play? I don't see anything about the Doom track. Wait, hold on. Let's check. Doom factor. That doesn't show.
Huh. I just realized my things aren't loading properly. Give me a moment.
What's that?
The cat machine.
Oh, Carolyn landed on a nothing space, so I guess it's Jack's turn.
Yeah.
5. So I can make it over to that gate that says Great Hall of Selenio.
Now, max number on the board we can have is 7. Okay, so here's how the Doom track works. Doom track keeps track of the total number of gates that have appeared in the game. We can only if we get 8 gates on the board at one time, or 7 gates on the board at one time, we lose. If this track goes beyond 13, we lose.
So how do we win?
We close all the gates. Basically, it's pretty much in that aspect like Pandemic, where you want to clear everything.
So if I want to fight the gate thing, do I have to get exact number?
What happened?
I
rolled
think
a 5.
that
So what do you want to do?
I want to touch the gate, man. Come on. I don't want to win. Gosh.
So you're taking this guy here,
Yep.
and where you want to go? You want to go here?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. That would count as the 5th, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the thing is I'm already in there. There's an SP-15, and the character I have in there has 3, 9.
See, I got this magical item. Elder Sign destroys gate.
9 plus 4 is 13? Yeah, 13. So they have 13. I could actually close this gate on my own.
Oh.
Basically,
So should I have not just moved there? Should I just move somewhere else then?
I would head towards the next gate, since I've got a character who's kind of technically already trying to close that one.
Okay.
wait. Shit, I just remembered. Are you forced to go in the gate, or can you just roll the occasion event?
Well, I was forced into the gate by the Night Gaunt.
Yeah, but normally.
Yeah, normally you can choose to either go into a gate or just investigate the place. Now, if you were investigating the place and a gate spawns there, then you automatically go to that area. You don't get a choice.
That is okay.
And And once a gate is closed, any monsters that have the same color as that gate, so if there are any monsters with this violet color, they would go off the board. Okay, so that's your 2 moves then?
Yep.
Alright, Joe Diamond. Joe Diamond. What are you gonna do, Joe Diamond? Goodness. I'm gonna try investigating the lake again. I just need 4 or a 5. If I get a 6, that'll be very shitty.
I just realized something I can do.
Wow,
Besides...
are you fucking kidding me?
Once again.
So, we got another gate now.
Oh.
And I'm immediately sucked into it. And I am sucked into the abyss. So that's 2 gates. At least we have 2 people in. So once you go in it, you automatically roll. So that's what I didn't do the last time. So I gotta roll 1d6. And hopefully I survive. I rolled a 3. Shifted to Rillia. Roll for 1 encounter. Roll for 1 encounter there. Then return to this box. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, your best seems to just be, okay, you're bouncing back and forth everywhere.
That's pretty nasty. So I got a 4 on that, which is... I gotta do a successful strength roll or lose 3 strength points. So I need a 5 or lower. Oh, sweet. Alright.
You easily handled the game.
Yeah, but, you know, I have terrible luck, so... So...
Wait.
Hold on. How did I
Whoops.
Did I just pick the wrong one?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did pick the wrong one, didn't I? So...
Okay.
So
it would have actually been a monster attacking you.
Okay, so a monster attacks. Right. What kind of monster is attacking me? Formless spawn with an strength power of 14. What is my base at? So I've got a fight of 5. And I can add 3, which would give me 8.
It's only haunted by magic.
But I have alien spectacles.
That's fair.
They allow me to do damage with one-handed physical weapons on any monster. So I can only use my revolver. The dynamite will not work since it's a two-handed. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna use my sanity for this one. I think that's a smart cast to do. So I'm gonna tap into my sanity points to use my powder of Ibn Ghazi. That's gonna give me +7 magical, +3 physical attack, and a 5. So that's 8 + 7. That's 15 total. And I don't even have to roll. I've beaten it. Oh, actually, I didn't even... Yeah, no, that's fine, because I also have a +1 to my fight skill. Alright, so that is my token now. I'll take that trophy. And I survived, so it takes me to track 1. And I'm going to go over to the Great Hall of Celiano, where our good pal Mandy Thompson is currently. So we're going to roll our 1d6, and I'm going to change the color to a more appropriate one. Actually, make it visible.
I think I just realized an out to my situation.
A 2. Monster attacks from the shadows. Alright, let's friggin' do this. And while it's happening, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Heal and give myself 2 strike points.
Right.
So let's see.
Get that backwards.
I have 2 one-handed weapons. Can I use both since they're one-handed? I would think so.
Yeah?
So I have plus 10 to her attack ability. No more than 2 one-handed. Okay, yeah, so it follows the standard rules. I wasn't sure, but I wanted to make sure. So I'm pretty in a good place here because I already have a 10 based on my enchanted knife and my sword of glory. Both
So basically that monster is dead.
yeah, it's dead. I've got a base of 13 without even rolling. So I'm gonna take that, add that to my trophies. And then I am going to advance to space 1. And that ends my turn, so everybody's favorite section happens now. The dice rolling off. A 3. Oh wait, no. Where's the other die? There it is.
Hey, there was my turn yet?
Not yet. We're in the new phase. Monsters are doing things. So 9 is wood, but that already has one. So what happens when... I think nothing happens, or it just spawns another monster. Gates appear. Location where it contains a gate, place only the monster. A location guarded by an elder sign produces no gate or monster. Okay, so it just gets another monster. And this one is a mover. A flyer.
9.
Okay, so Tallow, how you feeling about the night gone?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Can I use the silver key to just go, nope, fuck this shit, I'm out?
Alchemist key allowing the owner to pass to and from the other world for any movement or encounter step. Before use, take any sanity loss. You still have to roll sanity against them.
Okay.
So,
Sanity, 0. I excited 7 sanity is great.
alright. So, I guess, yeah, you can completely avoid it entirely by using your silver key.
So, I'm effectively in Dreamland now. But I'm free out.
Alright, so now you're currently in the Dreamlands.
Let me just shrink this card down and put it on the space. I imagine I'll have to sneak by the thing, but
World box of the Dreamlands. Earth's Dreamlands. Alright, yeah, so you're up here.
Yep.
Joe. At some point I'm going to actually modify everything, kind of fine-tune it. Start everybody off with names and shit.
Yep.
Okay, so Tallow has escaped this nerd here.
Yep.
But it is gonna hang there. So your character's probably gonna have to wait until it passes. All right, so the next monster to go, because actually almost all the other monsters have been destroyed, is this nerd, and they are a flyer heading towards the nearest person, which is going to be our good buddy Judas's Carolyn Fern. So Judas, it's your turn. You're gonna have to roll sanity. If you roll under your sanity, you lose 2 sanity. If you roll over your sanity, you'll lose 4.
Jeez.
Good news. Yes, 7.
Bad news. All weapons do 1 point against the flying polyp.
Oh wait, say what was the name of the monster?
The flying polyp.
Okay, so I guess the flu, the outer gods doesn't work on that.
Let's see. One of the following of any of the 5 powers. Yeah, I think it's specific things.
Okay.
Yeah, a flying polyp I don't believe counts as any of those. Yeah, no, it doesn't count as any of those.
Yep. So roll 1d6 then?
Roll 1d6, and you want to get equal or under your sanity. Which is, I mean...
7.
Alright, so
I got
you're...
a 1.
Alright, well, you lose 2 sanity. And now it wants to fight. So you need to beat an SP of 16. So that's going to be all... your weapons are all 1. So whatever weapon you're using is a 1. Plus fight, plus, I believe, 1d6?
Yeah, 1d6.
Well, Carolyn doesn't have any weapons.
Alright. Yeah, so 1d6 roll. Add your fight and any bonuses or benefits.
Does strength points count for anything?
No, it's just going to be fight. Strength points is kind of like a saving roll type deal.
Okay. So roll 1d6 and add my fight to that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 6.
Alright, well, it wasn't enough to beat the monster. What was the, when you lose a fight? Okay, now you're going to roll another d6, and that's how many strength points you lose.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. You have lost all of your strength points and are now at the hospital. What happens? Okay, so I believe you discard 1 item. Where's the hospital thing? Strength points. Run out of strength points. You are in the hospital and you lose an item as a penalty if you have any.
Can I just lose this auction card?
It is an item.
Where is it? Yes.
In that case, that's the one I will drop.
Okay.
Yeah. How do auctions work anyway?
It's just basically, you put up an item that you want to sell, and then everybody else throws out their money. Highest bidder wins.
Okay.
I mean, that's the way I would do it. Okay.
Oh, so Monterey Jack's turn.
How do you get your strength points back? Oh, okay. Hospital location instructions. Before we do anything further, let's check in at the hospital. Hospital. They charge $3 per turn stay. Each turn, you add d6 strength.
So that counts for the next turn, though.
Yeah. So on the next turn, you're gonna pay $3 to the bank, and then roll a d6.
Yep. Then I can choose whether or not to leave the place, right?
Yep. So like, if you just get 1 point back, then you'd be like, oh fuck that, I want to stay another turn.
Yep.
All right. So now it is the cheese's turn.
Yep. Moving on. Hey, I want to try and get Monterey Jack to fight Cthulhu. Can I do that?
You want him to fight Cthulhu?
Well, I gotta close that gate sometime, don't we?
Well, yeah, we definitely do. You are more than welcome to go and fight the Cthulhu. Oh,
We did a thing.
that,
Well then.
that certainly happened. Okay, now we fixed it. I'm good at video games. Oh, yeah, good luck with that SP30, my friend. So your sanity roll.
Magic harms it.
Yeah, so you kind of made a really poor choice here. Not
Well,
surprising.
someone had to go for him.
Not surprising, given your low sanity.
Yeah, here's the question. Are you just gonna get beat up, or are you gonna go insane and then get beat up?
Oh yeah, so here's the.
Hey, I got a spell here.
All right.
Blind monster.
I wonder if that actually. I think that. Yeah, you know what? No, from Earth. It's at a gate. I don't know if that counts as on Earth. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna count it as on Earth because it's not in one of the realms. It's on the Earth board. So yeah, we're gonna count that.
Good as what I thought, somewhere.
And I figure that's gonna be, if you're gonna bind a monster, it's probably gonna have to be that one.
Is there a ruling on bind monster? Let me see here. Ah, good. There you go. To use a spell to target, your damn arrows are in the way. Target monster must be on the game board. Once there is successful knowledge roll, you may choose to banish the monster to your trophy pile, have the monster move with you to make an attack against the monster, or a gate. Alright, so you gotta make a successful knowledge roll. And bear in mind that to make a successful roll, you need to be equal or less than the skill value. So your knowledge is 3, so you need a 3 or lower to successfully use this spell.
Okay.
If you don't, it's gone.
Well, I don't think Monterey Jack's gonna survive this otherwise.
You only won. No.
Here.
One
There's-
would've been good.
Okay, well the roll's still the same. It's a 5. So unfortunately, really?
Wait, can I look at the card again?
Yep.
Discard after one successful cast.
One successful. Oh, okay. You got me there. I thought it was after a cast. All right, so you get to keep it, but
Now it's time for it to be 2 up.
but now the fun part happens. Did you rolled your sanity, didn't you? No, you didn't. You didn't roll your sanity.
No, I don't think I did.
All right, guess what? You got to roll your sanity. Toss that 1d6. Stop changing the color of the dice.
4.
I like them being different colors.
It used to be green for Cthulhu. You rolled a 4. Uh-oh. All right, so here's Cthulhu's special. You lose a 1d6 plus 1 of sanity. So roll again. Tallow! I will turn it off, and you will not be allowed to do it.
Really, I like being different colors.
I don't like it being different colors. I want it to be green, damn it.
Hey, see, I got this other card, Piccolo of Lang. Its grotesque tone lets you target one attack per turn without taking target's counterattack. Works half the time.
60% of the time, it works 30% of the time.
Can I use that? Does that thing help for anything, or am I just fucked?
I mean, you could use it, but like you don't have the capacity to fight it at all. So like, let's see here. Monterey Jack on their own has basically nothing that can harm Cthulhu. Because you have a fight of 4, they have an SP of 30, and only magic can hurt it. So at the very minimum, if we were to allow it, you could only do 4 damage. So if you were to use that card, you'd do 8 damage total out of 30. And you'd take 2 chances at losing a shitload of sanity.
As opposed to all the sanity I just lost?
I mean,
Well, wait a minute. What was your sanity roll?
It was a 5.
It was a 5, which was higher. And then what was your d6 roll for how much sanity you lose?
No, wait. That first thing was a 4. But the second roll was a 5.
Shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, so you're not even getting to use this item. Let's go back down here to the sanity. Let's see what happens.
That's what I was asking, man.
Yeah, alright. We'll figure it out. We got this. When sanity points are low, move the investigator to the sanitarium and follow instructions. So guess where you're going, my friend? Cthulhu.
Back to the police station.
Yeah, you're going back to the police station for another frickin' gun. You're going to the sanitarium. And the sanitarium...
Is that like the hospital, but for sanity?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Basically.
This was not a good turn for me.
No, you really made a very bad decision here. So, like the hospital...
Someone had to fight Cthulhu!
Not this early in the frickin' game with no magical weapons or literally anything that
I have a gun!
That's not magical!
You would shoot you!
It's a gun!
Down!
A gun is not magical. It doesn't grant wishes. It doesn't shoot spells. It's not gonna turn somebody into a toad.
That's my wish!
It makes the thing in front of me stop being there. Okay, so sanitarium, it's $3 per turn. You add D6 sanity during your step 2. All right. So it's basically the hospital. Basic.
Okay, see y'all in 20 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, I will delete this. Okay, so that was a brilliant turn. Good job. We really cut some new ground here. So I'm gonna start my turn, and Joe Diamond is going to roll against the Abyss. And Joe Diamond rolls a 2. Successful fight. You fend off the monstrous mass. Shit! Oh, this is the worst. So I either beat this monster or I lose this guy. So I need to get lower than 5.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You have plus 1.
Wait, equal or less than. Okay. Equal or less than. Okay. Whew.
So
Shit.
Joe Diamond here is just immune to that event.
Alright.
He's probably the best one for the Abyss.
Fuck the Abyss. Alright, so I am now out of the Abyss, and I have the ability to actually fight this thing. I don't believe I can do it on this turn. Let me check. No, that's the wrong phase. Oh, wait. No. Go over here. And let's just check gate. Nope, that doesn't tell me anything. That's just a little bit of information. So let's investigator destroying gates. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see. Exiting other worlds.
I think if you're exiting via a gate, you just reappear in the.
Yeah. Monster guards the gate. It keeps on adding in stupid stuff instead of just getting right to the point. Oh, you know what I did wrong is you keep rolling. You basically when you get into another world, like you just roll until you're done with it, apparently. Because according to the entering and exiting other worlds,
That doesn't seem right.
okay, here we are. Reaching Otherworld Box 2, roll on the gate table. If the investigator survives, move the token to Box 1 when it is next your turn. Okay. I was going to say I missed that line. Alright. On the third turn, move investigator back to Arkham. Okay, so it takes 3 turns to properly go through, so I'm not even out yet. I see. Okay, so that makes sense. So it's on the first turn, you're in there, you're in box 2. You check to see if you survive. If you do, on the next turn, you go to box 1, do the roll and all that. And then on the third turn, then you go there. Okay, alright. So where's my dude? He's still here. So I am there, meaning that I want to fight the gates on the next turn. So I can return through the. So here's how this works, just so you guys know. So what's going to happen is on my next turn, I'm going to put my tokens on each of these things. So she'd be there and Joe'd be there, right? And that means I'm on the gate and I'm fighting the gate. If you leave the location, you have to go back through the 2 boxes to fight.
Basically, the gate flips over again.
Yeah. So just to have that out there. All right, so that's my turn, and now we begin the next phase, which is the new Mythos Phase. Fucking 9 again. So the woods get another monster.
Oh, goody!
I think it's another night gaunt. Awesome. So, Nobody's really on the board. Is the fun part.
Players just move random directions then.
Two of us are hospitalized for different reasons. The other 3 are... Wait, there's supposed to be 6.
I'm in the sanitarium as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, so we got 1 person in Miskatonic, 2 people in 2 different types of hospitals, and 3 people in another world. So...
I can leave
Feeling confident.
So, I'm going to make the ruling that they're just going to go aimlessly.
There's actually a ruling for this.
Is there? Okay. Let's check it out. Can only see investigators on sidewalks. If they're no, then they move like a non-flying. It's turn mode, left or right. An odd number means left, even means right. Okay. So I'm just going to do this for all of them because I don't want to waste a lot of time on this.
That's fair.
So everybody is going to their left, right?
I think so. Yes, they're all going left.
All right, so everybody's going to turn left. So that means that this guy is going this way. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This guy would end up here. That guy just do a giant loop.
Well, no, because once he gets to the North Church, he's going to swing down to the boarding house and down that way. So 1, 2, 3.
No, I moved up.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right, so we got our movements on the monster boards, and that brings us full circle to you, Tallow.
Yay! So, my turn.
And yeah, you can escape now. You want to bring that to its regular size.
Yep. So, I can pick up the key again.
Yep.
Having instant access to Dream World, kind of useful.
Just a bit.
Alright. So how do taxi spaces work again?
What are you doing now?
I'm just curious, how do these taxi spaces work?
That costs $1, and it takes you to any location you want.
What a deal!
Pretty useful. So, since I'm here now, did that take my move, or can I still roll normally?
What's up?
Did exiting Dreamland take my move, or can I still move normally?
I'm gonna just say that it doesn't count. I'm gonna treat it like a regular gate movement. Gate movements don't count as one.
Okay. So I basically have a Dreamland gate at my disposal at will. Okay.
All right.
I'm just looking through where.
Wait, holy shit! I'm at 212 followers. I did not know that.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out where I want to end up.
Picked a good place yet?
I'm still trying to figure out a good place. Anyway. I just want to know something about.
I'm just slowly sliding it.
Yeah, that's so helpful.
I'm trying. I like to help. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get some like small side panels to make these areas bigger so we have more room for shit.
That's fair.
That way we can have a spot that displays our name at all times, and then like a spot for all of our junk.
Let's just go over Twilight Lodge.
Alright. Twilight Lodge. Alright,
Oh.
Silver Twilight Lodge, roll your
Hang on.
1d6.
I didn't see how close that was. I rolled an 8, right? Yeah, I'm not paying this actually. I'm just gonna walk into the Silver Twilight Lodge.
There you go.
Two.
Okay, Carl Stanford asks why you wander beyond public area. His eyes compel you. You lose 1 sanity point.
Oh no, I'm down to 6. Okay.
Alright.
As for Vincent,
So, let's see. So you have now Vincent Lee at Miskatonic University. What are you gonna do? Oh, and I gotta move the Dune track.
okay, let's go to the curiosity. Taxi!
Where are you heading?
Curiosity shop. For a single dollar.
Thank you for the dollar. The bank appreciates your business.
No.
Alright. So you are now at the Curiosity Shop.
Yep.
Curiosity Shop.
6.
A 6 at the Curiosity Shop gets you. You get to purchase 1 item for list price. If no sale, no encounter.
Okay, what items are being sold?
I basically you can look through the item deck, and you just look at how much it's worth, and you can buy it for that value. hardest moment of Talow's life?
Trying to figure out what I want. I'd like to buy a lamp for $5.
What?
I'd like to buy a lamp for $5.
Okay. And your change. Cavalry saver, huh?
No, I changed that out for
The Lamp of Al-Hazred? Alright, cool.
Yeah.
+3 magic. Fun fact, Abdul al-Hazred was the mad Arab who discovered the Necronomicon.
Huh, did not know that.
According to the Cthulhu Mythos lore.
That would be my turn.
Okay, so Judas. Caroline is currently recuperating in the hospital. $3 goes to the bank. So we're just going to sneak over here. And we're going to take your 3. And if you'd be kind enough to roll that 1d6.
4. That'll do me.
Alright. So that gets you 4 strength. Do we treat that as a turn? I kind of want to not do that. Bum.
Well, you're basically GM here, so make a call.
Hospital. Where's hospital? You know what? Because it just sucks to lose your stuff. We're just for this game at least we're gonna rule that you get to take a move. I think that's fair.
So what do you suggest I do? Go for another gate? Try kill a monster?
try to get some of these fucking monsters off the board, and please don't go after Cthulhu again.
At least not yet.
Yeah, no, you want to try building up some items that have some magic value, or spells. Get some spells, which means you gotta check.
Well, I had a spell. It didn't work that time.
No, I mean, you can always go back and try the spell again. It's your call.
I can fight the flyer. I think I'll do that.
All right, so going after the Night Gaunt. All right, roll sanity check, a 1d6.
I still have this flu to the outer gods, which lets me just like take it out entirely.
All right, Piccolo. Is there any special rules on the Piccolo?
No, it's the flu to the outer gods up here.
Flu to the
Carolyn's.
Oh, I'm sorry. Flu to the outer gods.
Night Gaunt's on there.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
I think you might still need to roll sanity, but
I don't believe it works against the Cthulhu.
Ain't gonna, no. So, do a roll? And I ain't gonna lose much regardless.
I would still say you'd have to roll it. because you do have to encounter it.
3.
Hurt means by 5 powers.
So I lose 0, 1.
Is it lower or higher?
My sanity is currently at 5.
Okay, so lower, so you don't lose any sanity.
Sweet.
And the Night Gaunt is yours. You do have to discard the.
Yep. Is there a discard pile? Just put it back in the item stock.
I've just been putting them back in the item stock.
Can do. We'll shuffle it eventually, though. Right.
Well, I think it's best on the bottom because then you can't pull it from the top. Okay. And now it is time to resolve Monterey Jack and his lack of sanity.
Take $3. I'll just roll the dice.
Okay, so that leaves you with $7. Oh no, that's the other guy.
2 sanity. And Monterey Jack thinks, you know what? That's enough.
Instead of D6, each major location has an encounter deck that shuffles every turn. Part of me, it sounds familiar. I don't know if it's something we played, Tallow.
Yeah, but that's the game I was expecting.
You'll have to find out which one it is and let me know. I need to take your $3.
So, Monterey Jack's going to take a roll then?
Wait, how did you have so many dollars? You had like $15 somehow. Oh wait, did you have a no? You didn't buy
I
it.
didn't take any dollars beyond what I had.
All right, so it must have been just during the confusion. No biggie.
5. Wait. 1. I think Monterey Jack's gonna take at least one turn away. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to church.
He's gonna go to church.
Yep. Roll 1 dice.
So let me see.
6.
Okay, so you when you enter a building, it doesn't count as a point, a turn point, or a movement point rather. So yeah, that works. Okay, so what do you say? You're going to church?
Yep. See, drain sport gargle move. Successful sanity roll or lose 2 sanity points.
Drain spout gargoyle.
Okay.
All right.
4.
Yeah, you lost 2, and you're back in this.
Back to the loony bin.
I found the game in question.
Thank God he's not gonna hurt anybody with his revolver, as he can't stay out of the sanitarium.
I found the game in question, by the way.
Okay,
I figured out why I got confused.
what game is it?
Arkham Horror!
Oh, right. There's a new version. There was a new version of it, wasn't there?
Maybe.
Because this is I think this is a 1987 version.
Yeah, at least the mod says it's 1987.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up then.
Don't worry, I linked it.
We can always try the other one too at some point. Okay, so that ends the gripping tale of Monterey and brings it back to me. So I'm going to take both of my characters out and put them on their respective spots because save some time here. Okay, so first up to bat is our good boy Joe Diamond, and he has an SP of 13 to beat. So let's see here. 5. Screw it. We're gonna dump our sanity into another powder of Ibn Ghazi, and I've pretty much beaten this gate. That is cleared. Happens when a gate is destroyed. Alright, I'm just gonna say the gate is out of play. And do that, I guess. Think that makes sense? Because otherwise, why would you be destroying the gate? Or should we put it... What do you guys think? Should we take gates out of play when they're destroyed, or should we throw them at the bottom of the deck? I think
I
they should...
imagine it would go to the bottom of the deck, even though I don't think it would be relevant either way.
Yeah, because it's already, like... Once you go through all of them, it's pretty much the end.
Considering it's, what, it is a 14 total gate?
There's 14 gates, and if you get the 14th, then it's an instant loss. So I guess we would just shuffle it back in at the bottom.
Wait, no, you keep it as a trophy.
I keep it as a trophy? Alright, I will keep that as a trophy. Where does it say that? Just so I know. Because I checked under destroying gates, and it didn't say anything about what... Oh.
I don't think we're playing competitively, but... Yeah. And that's me.
Where does it say the gate, though?
Each destroyed gate is worth twice as strength from regular points, which means you would have to be able to keep it.
Yeah, I guess so. So that's kind of like holding monsters. Because I think you can also, like, sacrifice them for something. Like, there's...
I think that would be the newer version.
Possible. Alright, then. So, that is one gate dealt with. Let's move on to the next one, which is the Great Hall of Ciliano. It's a power of 15. What do we got here? I've got two. I got $10.
And you only 2 black.
10 points. 3. So I literally just need to roll a 6 in order to, or a 2 or higher to defeat this thing. So let's do that, shiz. Haha! Gate is destroyed. Come to me. Alright, so 2 gates are down, that leaves 1 gate up, and I'm going to use Mandy Thompson's heal, since now she's in the regular world. Who needs some strength? Who is lacking in their strength? Caroline, you have now 6 strength. Good work.
Sweet. You know, I've had this spell card for the whole longest time.
Which
Bad
one?
Memory, add 2 sanity points to target, use 1.
Nice. Nice. You could have been using it on Monterey.
Yep. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you could have made him less batshit insane.
Fucking poor Monterey.
He'd still go for Cthulhu, though.
Alright.
He's got the spell card, he's got half a chance.
Guess what time it is? It is Mythos time. I'm not giving you a chance to answer. Number 6. As Judas keeps putting his freaking cards over the gate appearance table. The graveyard now has its first gate.
Honestly, somehow this game seems a lot less fun in the newer version.
I don't know. I've not looked at the new version. This is the only one that... Wow, Tyler, your ping went all the way up and now it's down again.
Yeah, I don't get why that happens sometimes, it just does.
Yeah, you shot it to like 900. It's like, that's an horrible experience. Okay.
Oh yeah, I blame Comcast for that.
Oh.
That happened in a minute.
Oh, that's all you had to say was Comcast. Oh, wow. So there's just a pair of eyes. I'm guessing that's a guardian of some sort. Let's turn Cthulhu over this way. I wonder if I can... Hold on. Yep, there it goes. So I wonder if, and this is just a wonder. So if I flip this gate over, no, it doesn't count. Yes, but it doesn't stretch. It just turns into a little square. All right. So in any case, enough fucking around. So we got Cthulhu and some weird pair of eyes. And the monsters are back on the move. Still nobody around on the streets. And they're both flyers. So let's see which direction they're going. They're lefties. And 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Wait, wouldn't that be 2, right?
Oh, wait. 7, 8, 9. No, left, odd is left and even is right.
But, no, that's fast, yeah?
Yeah, that's the way it went. This thing was up here and it went down this way.
I thought it started like here.
All right, screw it then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. As per Talos' demanding wishes.
I was just saying I got it started there.
I'm Talo. I want the pieces to go to this spot.
I mean, yeah, generally a good thing to have the pieces go, fuck off into fuck nowhere.
Alright, so that brings the Mythos phase to an end. We're getting very close. We've got 2 gates we need to close up. And Great Cthulhu is there, being a douche. Can we do it? We'll find out as Talo goes next.
Well, here's a question. Who has the highest knowledge?
Who has the highest knowledge?
Well, I divine monsters, pal.
Of my group, Mandy has the highest of 4. And it looks like Mandy, Jenny, and Vincent all have 4 knowledge. So three of the 3, half of the group have the highest knowledge. Right,
Well,
Alyssa?
that means Vincent would win. That's 1.
+1. Alright, cool. So Vincent's got 5 knowledge. Good work.
Alright,
Well, I would have given that over to,
Jenny?
who had the thing? Binding. Where's the binding spell? Yeah. I would give it over to Monterey Jack because he needs knowledge to successfully cast the bind spell, and doing that would give him a chance to get rid of Cthulhu. So that I would actually give that skill to them.
Can you even pass down skills?
I think so.
That's not even remotely close. I don't think that could happen.
Bum. They may trade cards and money. So, yeah, you can also trade skills. So you just got to get to wherever Monterey Jack ends up after they get out of the asylum. Give them the skill card, and that'll give them a better chance. Unless Judas, you want to give Vincent the card, since Vincent will have the highest value and the best chance at succeeding at that.
Also, I feel like having Jenny just lead these 2 monsters on a merry chase.
That's how you want to do it.
Yeah. I can only move 9 and 6 respectively, right?
Because the more I'm thinking about it, I would actually say, Judas, yeah, you should take the bind spell to whoever has the highest knowledge, so they can go and try to banish Cthulhu.
Okay. So who wants it done?
I'd say Vincent, who's over currently at Velma's Diner, apparently.
Yep.
Oh, so I gotta move over to them to get.
Oh,
Yeah. Grease fire. Make successful knowledge roll to remember how to fight the fire, or you have to go to the sidewalk.
can I roll a 500?
No, you cannot!
What? Okay.
I mean, are you gonna here? Here's a real roll. There you go. You succeeded. Good job. You remembered how to put out a grease fire. The most dangerous of things in these troubling times.
Yes, because that's clearly the most dangerous thing.
Yes.
And not clearly the Cthulhu guarding the gate.
Okay, so that brings us to our good buddy Judas, and Caroline is currently at Velma's Diner.
I don't see why she's. I don't remember again. Going to Velma's Diner. Didn't remember rolling for that.
Yeah, I don't remember you doing that either.
Oh yeah, last turn I remember just killing some. So.
Was it in the diner? Because you wouldn't have gone in. You would have stopped at where.
Going in. Yeah, I presume that's what happened then.
But no monster went in. Because no monsters can't go in except for one monster, and that hasn't shown up yet.
Move it in there.
All right. Let me see if I can retrace what happened here.
Go for the hospital. Went to.
That's right. You went and fought the Night Gaunt.
Yeah.
So that was like right about one of these two spaces.
Yeah.
Just right there.
Diner, that makes sense. Okay.
I think the Night Gaunt was... No, the Night Gaunt... I remember now. The Night Gaunt was at the Dagon mission. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so Caroline's there. She's doing her thing. What's she gonna do? What do you think, Alyssa?
She's gonna try and land on something in hopes to get some kind of special item, I guess.
Alright, go ahead.
Wait. First of all, I have a spell. 2 points, 2 sanity points to somebody. I'm gonna remember to do that this time.
Yeah, who are we gonna give the points to?
Oh, can I even give it to Jack? He's still in the sanitarium.
I would say excluding the sanitarium, you can give points to anybody.
Okay. In that case, Joe Diamond, put up to 5.
All right. I think a good rule is if somebody's in the hospital, you can't give them sanity or health or strength. Same with sanitarium. I think that's a fair rule.
I think that also should apply to if they're literally not in the same plane of existence as you.
Yeah, you can't do it if you can't use a spell on somebody who's in another world, and if you're in another world, you can't use a spell on anyone else but yourself.
What if 2 people are in the same world?
Then you can. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, this is a long game. It's you know. Yeah, I'm almost thinking that, but I'm not sure. You just have to check the rules. I'm sure there's some spells that don't. Like the Powder of Ibn Ghazi only costs sanity, heal. Doesn't use anything. It's a bit of an OP card, to be honest. Okay. So what are we doing with Caroline?
I rolled a 10, but nothing goes anywhere except if I want to fight the flyer.
Well, don't forget, you don't have to just land on the space to go in. You can just pass by the space and decide you want to go in.
Okay.
So you literally have tons of options.
Yes. Let's go to the Dark Carnival.
All right. Caroline is visiting the Dark Carnival.
Oh.
What horrific clowns will she encounter? Dark's Carnival, I guess.
5.
A 5. You found superb hot dogs that fortify you. Spend $1, you get 1 strength point. If not, no encounter.
Yeah, take $1 from me. Give me
Eat that delicious ass hot dog. And here's your change. $9. So you get yourself 1 beautiful strength point. How was the hot dog?
It was a pretty good hot dog.
Pretty fortifying. Alright. That brings us to our good boy Monterey Jack, who seems to be down. And
down on his luck. Take the $3, I'll roll for sanity.
Okay.
2.
Alright.
And he's getting out, And he's getting out.
he's
just getting
not
out.
going to hang around for another $3?
Nope.
Alright then.
6.
Go for it.
I
You want to go fight Cthulhu again?
don't think I got the point. I don't got the space for that. I'm going back to the police station.
Going for another gun?
Good luck at that last time.
Oh my god. Okay, go for it.
Watch me lose another 2 sanity. Somehow. 1.
A 1. Deputy Barney Dingby gives you a wedge of chocolate cake. You get 1 sanity point!
Yay! Oh, Jack's luck's turning around.
My mind has never been clearer. Fuck yeah, chocolate cake. Shit, I wish that's how chocolate cake worked. I just eat chocolate cake all day. I'm so sane, it's crazy. Alright, and that brings us to our good boy, Joe Diamond. Joe, who's just come back from the Abyss. Still at Lake Miskatonic. And I am going to investigate, because there's item cards, I believe. Yeah, wait, no, where can I find 2? Silver Twilight Lodge. Is that far? No, it is not. Okay. I'm going to try to make it to the Silver Twilight Lodge. That's a 9, which is, I'm pretty sure, more than, yeah, that's more than enough. Alright, Silver Twilight Lodge, let's do an investigation. That is a 6 at the Silver Twilight Lodge. And that is... Son of a bitch! Gating a monster!
Okay, so congratulations, sir. You seem to be off in, what's the equivalent to Fuck City?
Fuck City, I'm just gonna stay with that. So, Rilliet is now where we're headed. Great, and we get a monster. God damn it, Joe. You dumb asshole. Joe just wants an item. That's all he wants.
Well, if you only 6 again, you get an item.
Oh, that's right. I do need to, don't I? I need to roll 1d6. Oh, 4. That is Hurricane Winds, so a successful strength roll. Joe, you are just a fucking vortex of suck. So we need a 5 or lower to not take strength loss. You jackass Joe. Screwhead. Jerk. Alright, strength is pretty low, so I'm gonna... Alright, so Mandy Thompson's gonna use her skill to bring his strength back up to 4. And she has also returned from the Great Hall of Celiano. I guess I'll just... You know, yeah, why did I shuffle that? I took them as trophies. I'm dumb. Okay, so we're back from there. What is Founder's Rock? Is there anything good at Founder's Rock? Any possible good things at Founder's Rock? Founder's Rock. Could get sanity points, or lose sanity points. I could buy something from the gypsy. I haven't paid anything, so I'm gonna try to run for a number 4 here. Shit, a 5. Okay, what's the number 5? Fortune teller screams, "I see you among horrors, leave me!" And, move the sidewalk or go to jail for 1 turn for causing disturbance. So, wait, do I get a choice?
Pick one. You want to be arrested, or do you want to just go to the sidewalk?
I'll take the sidewalk. Screw it. Alright, I did really good that turn. Really helped the team. Oh, yeah, that's right. So we've had 5 gates appear in total. Shit. Alright, so guess what time it is? It's time for the Mythos. Time for the monsters. Right at Area 3, the Dark's Carnival. Were you in the... You were in the Dark's Carnival, weren't you?
You?
Yeah.
Alright, you're still in there, technically. Alright, guess who gets to get sucked into a gate?
Boy.
It's your first time. Enjoy. And you are going to Yugoth, which I believe is the land of the Migos. So there you are. You're now gonna roll a 1d6.
1d6, got it.
Yep.
2.
2. Cylindered head mocks your hopes. You'll never return, it cackles. Lose 2 sanity points from...
Got it.
Yep.
So do I continue rolling?
Nope. That's gonna be next turn.
Okay.
Alright. And then in the next turn, you're gonna move the space too. Okay, Oh, right, okay, so monster appears. Video game. Stop that. Okay. Now the fun. So, this guy's gonna go right, and it's a blocker, so you can't pass it in a vehicle. 1, 2, 3. It's close, but it can't attack you yet. And these guys are just chilling. 6. Right, I think. Nope, no, it's gonna go this way because that's the fastest way to.
Yeah. It's after Monterey Jack.
Okay. That. Oh no, we got one new guy over here as well. He hangs right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it looks like this one's actually just going to be like going around the side of the board. Because it always goes right. So it would be going like that.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so that's Mythos' turn is over. That's one more on top. So we're at 6. We got 4 on the board, 4 more, and it's game over. And we are 1, 2, 3, 8. 8 away from losing the game as well. So we gotta hurry. So let's get these portals closed. Tallow. Jenny Barnes is up.
Alright.
Looks like Jenny is hanging outside the Miskatonic University.
Let's just visit her house.
Okay. It's the lighthouse. No, roadhouse. I'm sorry.
What does the tree have?
3 says you lose $4 at poker. If you're unable to pay.
Well, I am able to pay.
Okay, you're all right. Then you're good to go. Lose 4,
Yeah.
and I'll take that over here in the bank.
So basically, I'll be down to 9 or 8. Or no, that should be 9. So I need a $5 bill and a 4, and one more 1,
All right.
and then you can have a 10.
So let's see. So you had a total of 13. You lose 4. So you just need 9. So why don't I just give you these? I'll take your 10, and I'll give you a 5.
And then I still need 1 more.
Oh, right, because you only have 3. There you go. Wear it in good health.
Well, there, maybe.
Okay, and now Vincent Lee. What are you gonna do?
Move up 7. I'll probably just move to the police station for now,
All right.
in the hopes that Jack will join me next time. Alright, when I roll 2d6,
I don't know.
1.
A 1. Barnaby Dingby gives you a wedge of chocolate cake. Add 1 sanity point.
Hooray!
Okay. Caroline Fern. It is your turn.
Again, for like the 4th time, it's Carolyn.
Carolyn. All right. Whatever. It's cool.
So, still stuck in Yukon. So how do I get out of here?
All right. So you move to space number 1. Roll 1d6.
If I don't lose any more sanity.
That was not a roll.
Pinkish Rays. Successful sneak roll or lose 2 strength points.
All right. Go for it.
Ah, okay. So my sneak is 3.
3. So 3 or lower.
Ah, well. Lost 2 strength.
There.
What?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving you that 3 roll there. It helps if you just pull it as, like, far back and then swing it up really hard.
So next turn I just get out?
Yeah, next turn you get out, and then if you want to go and destroy the gate, you gotta stay on there. And
Okay.
that one was Yugoth. That's an SP of 15. So hopefully you have enough to destroy it. Okay. Next up, everybody's favorite, Monterey Jack. What are you gonna do?
Ah! He's at 3 sanity, so he's feeling okay.
Oh, by the way, you didn't use your cloud memory.
Oh, could I? She was stuck in a place.
Oh, that's
Can
right.
you
She
use
is.
spell?
That she is
She-
stuck in there, and
Yeah,
she could have used it on herself.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be sure to think of that next time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make it seem as if she did. So she's now at 5.
Okay. Well, Monterey Jack's got a knife and a revolver, so I think he's going to take on something physical.
Go for it. Yeah. I mean, are you guys? Talos seems to be getting tired. Are you getting?
Oh, can we just save it here somehow?
Yeah. Yeah. I could save it, and we can always come
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
It's almost been 3 hours.
Just remember, it's Monterey Jack's turn.
Well, I mean, after this turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, I
And I'll-
suggest.
Let's see if I can kill a flyer.
All right.
Woo, look at that, double 12.
Double 12.
Go for the flyer. Double 6.
Isn't this the thing that only takes one from weapons?
I don't know. We're about to find out. You're going after the polyp. Polyp only takes 1 damage from weapons. It has an SP of 16, and it's time for your sanity check. You're going to either lose 2 or 4 sanity.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully you only lose 2.
5.
Yeah, so guess who's back in the asylum?
Oh, well. He tried. What happens if he just runs out of cash?
Oh, there's a specific ruling for that, which is... Where do you go, Sanitarium? Sanitarium. Okay. Without money or inadequate money, pays as much as possible, stays 1 turn, adds d6 sanity, and leaves.
Okay.
And it's just basically if you want to stay multiple turns and kind of build your shit up before you leave. Okie dokie. So now it comes back to your boy Joe Diamond, who is stuck in Rilia. Rolling a 4. That frick! I always roll the stupid hurricane winds in this area. What was my strength roll? Shit. So I have a strength of 1. That's really good. But at the least, I am on my way back. Okay. I've survived. So that brings us to Mandy Thompson. Mandy Thompson has a snack nearby. And I'm pretty sure Mandy Thompson can kill the snack. Mandy Thompson believes in Mandy Thompson. A 4. So I'm going to just take this sucker on. Alright, do a sanity check. A 3. Perfect. And I lose 1 sanity. Because of this critter. It has an SP of 19, and it's called a Dole. SP of 19, huh? So...
Oh. Okay.
Who's all on the board? Alright. Well, anyway,
I don't know how you're supposed to get to these insanely high strength values.
I'm going to cast a spell that gives me a chance to get more spells. Yes, I get 2 spells. Excellent. So I have used up that. I'm going to use that item that gives me spells. What was your question? Tallow?
What? Oh.
What was your question?
How are you supposed to get to the insanely high values like 30?
How are you supposed to...
How are we supposed to expect to get a 30?
I wonder if you can combine attacks, like if multiple players can attack the same target. Let's see. Investigator Fights. So it looks like just one investigator. Oh, and it appears that fight doesn't count as any magic or physical, so that's how it's counted. It's really just spells and stuff, I believe.
Ah.
Or it might just be bind monster, or like, I think that I'd have to look at some of the other rules. We're never gonna get to that point during this game, but okay. So what do I do here?
Just for something else, I like to see what the eyes are like.
Yeah. Gatanathos.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to try. Well, let's see here, because I actually think I can do this. Because it's a 19. With my enchanted knife and my sword of glory, I have a 10. If I use my powder of Imgazi, it's going to bring my sanity down. That's 17. I literally just need a 2 to win. Which is, I think, a better success rate chance than going for a knowledge check. So I'm going to do that, and let's roll.
Yeah.
Boom! Yes! He is defeated.
Let's see. 2 plus versus 4 minus? Yeah, that has better odds.
I would definitely say so. Okay, and with that, that brings her turn to a close. We'll do the Mythos phase real quick, and then we'll call it a night.
So, some people are getting attacked by flyers.
Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be some fights this turn. And a gate appears at Area 7, which is Founder's Rock. And here's the best part. One monster appears at every gated... Yep, everybody gets a monster. So we're going to place a monster here. We're going to add a gate to Founder's Rock. Where was Founder's Rock? I think that was right here.
And of course, that's the most common one.
There's Founder's Rock. Founder's Rock gets another gate, because it had one before. It gets a monster. And they get a monster. So now we got a ton of monsters roaming the land.
Well, only a couple of them are actually roaming.
This is true. We have a couple of guardians here. Okay, so now the monsters are gonna move. So this guy goes right 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom. That is... Who is that? Mandy Thompson is under attack by a Shoggoth. Oh my god. Okay, so this is gonna suck. So we're gonna roll our sanity.
No, my wife.
Okay, I rolled a 2, which is good because it's lower than what I had. So she loses 1 sanity. And now I'm gonna roll and figure out how much its SP is. This is bad. Shit, it has a 20 SP. So it is attacking. So I have 10. So I'm going to sacrifice another. Oh yeah, have you been discarding items from Monterey when you go to the I think the sanitarium report? No, you don't have to sacrifice an item. Wait, maybe you do. Let me double check the rules. Hold on. Yeah, you lose a spell card, not an item card.
Foo.
Yeah, so Monterey Jack has to lose at least 1 spell card.
What happened with fighting a monster?
There. There we go. Okay. So I am at 17. I need a 3 or higher to survive. Holy shit. Oh man, so what happens if I get a higher when the monster attacks? Oh, cool. So it counts as a kill. All right. So let's add that to my stack. Trophies. She lucked out. Okay, so who's next? We've got this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just gonna be. Wait, no. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it looks like he's gonna go this way. Okay, that leaves these two guys, which means they're going to make a beeline for the only person on the streets. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, that's not going to actually matter because she's going to immediately go to Sanitarium. No matter what I would roll, she would have to go to the Sanitarium. And let's just do this one real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna say 6 for the hell of it. Okay. So I got to get rid of one. I think Bind Monster I'm gonna get rid of. And that brings us to the end. Let's do a save. Okay. So that's it for this one, and I'll see you guys next game. Have a good night.
Later.